Yeah, I'm going to share with you the first 1,000 kilometer review on my BMW F900 GS. I've had it for about a week and a half and I love this bike so far. Okay, some facts. 105 horsepower, 895 cc's. It has a water-cooled 2-cylinder 4-stroke engine. Its fuel capacity is 14.5 liters, which is a little small. I wish it was a bigger tank. That's my one concern. 21-inch front tire, 17-inch on the back. It's tubeless. Twin disc brakes on the front. Unbelievable braking power. It's great. Single disc on the rear. The weight of the bike wet, full tank of gas, 482 pounds. So it is pretty heavy, but it definitely doesn't feel top heavy. It's the biggest difference from this bike and the Tenere. I would say it feels much more like an 890. Traction control modes, it has rain and road modes, pretty standard. The riding modes, the pro riding modes are Dynamic, Enduro, and Enduro Pro. I ride pretty much an Enduro Pro, traction control or ABS off on the back wheel, and about 30% on the front, which I think is great. The seat height, stock seat height, 34 inches. I definitely have a 32-inch inseam. I have no problem sitting on this bike. I definitely wouldn't lower it. It's way lower than a stock 690. All the electronics, super easy to control. Set it once, forget it. It doesn't revert back to OEM settings when you turn the engine off and turn the ignition off. I love that factor. Same actually goes for the heated grips. If you have it on setting number 1, it'll stay on setting 1 until you actually change it. Flipping between modes though, any of the rain modes or Dynamic, Enduro, or Enduro Pro modes, one button on your throttle hand thumb, and it's really easy, just off the throttle and it goes into the next mode, whatever you choose. Suspension, they've done a really good job on this. Fully adjustable Showa on the front, and the rear suspension fully adjustable, really easy to get to. It's amazing. They did a really great job on this. In the first 1,000 kilometers, I noted the fuel consumption was around 4.8 liters per 100, or about 5.8 liters per 100 kilometers. The recommended fuel for this bike is premium unleaded, which is 91 here in Canada. Some features I really like: keyless ride. So you get a BMW fob and it's super easy to use. It's just great to have it in your pocket. You don't have to fish out a key. Really nice feature. It has tire pressure monitoring system stock, and this bike just handles so well on the highway. It's absolutely effortless to drive. I like to wheelie in this bike. I've had no problem once I get it into Enduro Pro mode to wheelie first, second, or third gears. It's great. I love the feel of the bike. It does not have a doesn't have a hydraulic clutch, and I was a little bit worried about what the clutch might feel like. A little bit different than my other bikes with a hydraulic front clutch, but easy 2-finger to pull it in, no problem. Brake levers are fine too. The gear shifter and rear brake levers are in very good position and easy to reach. And there is a stock feature on the bike that allows you to have an elevated rear brake if you're standing. So I think that's a pretty great feature as well. Stock foot pegs are good enough. The seat's hard, definitely feel it, but you know, I'm used to hard seats on all the bikes I've had in the past. The console, the TFT, is very good. It's very bright, easy to navigate with. There's a wheel on your clutch side. You can just spin and navigate through that really easily. It's really great. Stock tires are these Karuz 4. I think they're made by Metzler. They're not bad for stock tires. And the skid plate is not acceptable in any standards of doing anything off-road. So I've got an Outback Motortech skid plate and engine guards coming, by the way. And the stock exhaust, they really did a good job on that. It's got Akrapovic, really sound great. Probably going to take off the catalytic converter, but I'm not sure about that. I kind of like the fact that the bike is quiet enough that I can hear it, but I can also hear my music or conversations through my Cardo system. Anyways, on the first 1000K on this bike. It's 2 thumbs up. Highly recommend it. And if you want any questions answered, just fire me a message.